First, we've got our question of the day for you. Quite an interesting one, this one, Zakina.
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
So we're asking you, with local government elections scheduled for next year, what are your views on Herman Mashaba's new party, Action SA? And of course, yesterday, the former DA Gauteng chairperson, John Moody, joined Action SA, and joining, of course, the likes of former ANC MP Makosi Khoza, Faiki mentor in Herman Mashaba's new party. So what do you make of the party? And part of the reason why we're asking you is because it has caused quite a bit of conversation.
Yeah.
And in the trends, it comes up again.
It does.
So wait for it.
Yeah.
But let us know what your views are at Morning Live SABC.
Yeah, indeed. Stay tuned, because that's you'll see how it's sort of topping the trending polls here. But we'll read some of those and tell you about it in a minute or two. But right now, let's quickly move on to trending topics. Okay, that was they threw the schedule around a little bit. We'll bring you stories of the day in a second. So as we were saying, it is on the trending list. Footsec Action SA. Every day everyone has a turn, you know that, but for some reason this one's on the top here. And you know, this is the kind of thing that gets it going. So you've seen, this is the reason why Footsec Action SA, here's one, tweeting and commenting on Herman Mashaba, basically saying, when you look at successful people all around the world, it starts with a family foundation. If you want to build a successful country, you must promote the importance of family structures. And this is also referring to talking to, you know, putting South Africans first. That's kind of the idea that Herman Mashaba wants to do. And of course, this always gets taken into the xenophobic tone. And that's what's been going on once again. And it's just something that is gaining momentum, and people are just putting this one on there. So here's one saying, people hijack fees must fall to climb political ladders. Lerato Pillay has been protecting the hashtag and saying for months that hashtag put South Africa first must not suffer the same fate. That is why the movement was registered and made official. Follow Put SA First and Footsec Action SA, saying they want that. It doesn't belong to the political party.
Part of the problem there, EFF Member of Parliament Naledi Chirwa, her contact details were also posted, and you know, some people were saying that it's xenophobic, and that it needs to be reeled in. And also taking issue, like as Piwo did, says Herman Mashaba told the media on Monday that we appointed John Moody as Gauteng chair, we appointed Faiki Mentor as Western Cape chair, we appointed Makosi Khoza as KZN chair. Appointments to leadership position, appoint, democracy appointments, this will end in tears.
Yeah, well, there you go. So that's just the conversation starter there for Footsec Action SA. Now, the other one to be trending, and I saw from this morning, it was starting right at the bottom, it's now jumped right to the top of the list, and that's Dudu Myeni. And here's one, just some people asking questions. I wonder who's paying Dudu Myeni's legal costs. Dudu Myeni's appeal shows she's still arrogant over the company's Act demands. So this is something that is still being spoken about, and this has all got to do with that case of her being the delinquent director. Remember that one where the lawyers came through from, I think it was Outer, that wanted her to be declared that delinquent director.
Delinquent,
Yeah. And then also meddling in Eskom's affairs apparently coming out.
And this was, of course, Nick Glenell, former legal advisor to Dudu Myeni, and he was before the State Capture Commission of Inquiry, where he actually, in several affidavits by others who had deposed this to the commission, had said he was Dudu Myeni's Mr. Fix-It. And one of the things that he told the commission was, of course, that he was not an admitted attorney, but he was the legal advisor to Dudu Myeni. So some of the things that people were talking about.
Oh, all right. So final one, Trump. Well, you saw this one in the news, and he is out of hospital. And, you know, some people still, you know, a little bit concerned about his medical condition. Doctors wondering if it was perhaps a little bit too soon for him to be leaving. But he came out on social media and was basically putting out a message saying, don't be scared of this thing. Go out there. It's fine. It is not a big deal. So, you know, this is kind of something that is a little bit worrying, and some people also taking a look at the president walking off the aircraft and then again taking off his mask, you know, even though he is
In
positive.
true Trump form, though.
Yeah. And I think one of the big things as well was when he did that motorcade and that drive around yesterday, and it was a great worry for the people and the Secret Service that were assisting, because apparently most of them have had to now go into quarantine because they were directly exposed to someone who has it. So, yeah, anyway, this is Trump. So there we go. That's why he's trending.
Right, that brings us up to 6:30, so let's bring you news headlines.